I'm going to Puerto Vallarta in a couple days and I need to prep. So I need to go to Ulta to buy some hair products and essentials, like other little things that I need for the trip. I need to do my nails because they're not done. I want a tan before the trip. I know, sounds a little silly, but I've never really tanned, and my arms and face and neck are darker than the rest of my body because that's the skin that I expose to the world. And I feel in my heart that I'm going to feel funny being in a bathing suit if I'm not a little bit tan, a little bit more even. You know what I mean? I want to get a lash lift and perm. That's the same thing. I want to get a lash lift and tint. I typically curl my lashes and put on mascara, but since I'm going to be in the water, I don't want to keep doing that reapplication. I don't want mascara smeared all over. So the solution to that would be to get a lash perm, but it costs $120 to do that. So I bought a kit, it's coming, and we're gonna do that tomorrow. And finally, we need to pack. We need to pack what I'm going to be wearing, all the liquids, makeup, other essentials, in a carry-on bag, because yes, when I travel, I only take carry-on bags. It's just what I do. So those are the things that I need to do to prep for this trip. Right now, we're heading over to Denise's and we're gonna do our nails. I've shaped my nails and prepped my cuticles. I'm just buffing so I can apply my base coat for my nails. Now for my inspo pic, they do show acrylics, but I'm not going to be doing acrylics. I'm just going to be doing gel nail polish. Now a little spoiler alert for this inspo pic, I didn't follow it completely. I did my nails. They look so good. I'm so happy about them. I used a blooming gel for this one, which is so cute. It's not really a flower, it's just a polish all around my nail. I did Frenchies, and this one is like a very glittery color in the sunlight. I love them. I also did like this seashell design, if you can see. I love it. I love it. I mean, I would do my nails before, but I feel like this has opened up the possibilities of like designs on my nails. This is gonna be a new hobby for me, and I want to be the type of person that always has their nails done. So that's fun. Okay, so wanted to show you my nails again, and then I wanted to show you the things that I got from Ulta a couple days ago for my trip. I got a shampoo and conditioner set for the trip, travel size. It comes with the treatment as well, but I'm not going to be taking that. I'll just use it here. It's the L'Oreal Signature Repair Kit. Strengthens weak hair bonds. And then I got this Super Spritz SPF 50 face mist for reapplication, and then just reapplication around my whole body as well. I feel like it's nice to have that. I got a Diva Curl Wave Maker for my hair. I don't want to style my hair every single day over there. I'm gonna be in and out of the water washing my hair, so I just want to have nourishing products. I also bought this like hairspray, not a hairspray, like a serum treatment for my hair, but it's like in a spray bottle form. But I've been using it so far. I don't know how I feel about it, but I'm gonna take it for my trip as well. And then I bought this little tanning lotion. It's like a daily moisturizer, and I've worn it twice. I think it's been helping so far. So it's helping within my tan before vacation, because I'm gonna be wearing a swimsuit and I just want to have an even base. Typically my arms and my face are darker than the rest of my body, so been using this and it's been working so far. No issues. It smells a little bit like Fritos, but it's okay. That's basically all I got. I also got new Real Techniques brushes for my makeup, but pretty much it. It's not that I procrastinated, I just underestimated how long it takes to prep for a trip, and now I'm behind. And other things have been added to my list, like fixing my nail that peeled off. It's supposed to be this one. I'm happy that it was this one and it wasn't like the blooming gel one or one of the Frenchies, because that would take me a longer time. So looking at the positive side of these things, I still need to do my lashes, and I got the kit. I was still debating whether or not to do this, just because obviously like I want to get a lash lift. But what if my lashes fall off? What if they burn off? Like, would I rather go with uncurled lashes or no lashes at all? You know what I mean? I'm still scared because honestly, I don't really have the time for this. But I'm still curious to try it. And I was looking at the instructions and I'm like, okay. I thought for some reason that I would have to leave that like that perming solution on for like half an hour or 30 minutes, half an hour or an hour. And I was like, that's a long time. Like that's gonna damage my lashes. But it just has 15 minutes. And maybe I could just leave it for 10. Has anyone tried these kinds of kits? I feel like the smartest thing is to not use it, because then I can use that time to do other things like fix my nails, do my other foot, like paint my other toenails, because I only have one foot done right now and I still need to pack. But am I going to be making the smart decisions? I think I am. Honestly, I sat down here and I was like debating and I was like, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I said I was going to do it. But not the fear is getting the best of me. And maybe that's a good sign. If I didn't have any negative thoughts about like the consequences of this, I would do it. Or maybe if it wasn't today, because literally I leave today. I don't have time to play around. But I did want to show you something exciting. This is the DJI Action 5 Pro. Very cute. I can turn it on. It's also hard to press these buttons because it's an action camera and they're very durable. I can't turn it on because I just remembered that I took off the battery, because I'm charging the battery because I'm gonna take it. This has happened to me too many times. Like at some point when I had just gotten it, I literally went to go charge the battery and then I was like, ooh, let me see it again, and I was turning it on and I'm like, there's no way it doesn't work. I can't believe it doesn't work. I just got it. And it's because I took off the battery. Anyways, this is what I'm going to be taking on my trip. I'm debating whether or not to take this camera. I've used this a bit before and you're gonna see a vlog primarily using this camera, but I'm still iffy because I'm not the best at color grading and this is something that you need to color grade, so I'm a little nervous. But it is waterproof and I feel like it's perfect for traveling, perfect for where I'm gonna go, so I want to use it more. So I'm excited, and that's the reason why I got this camera. It's also so small and portable. Like it's way smaller than the camera I'm using. It's literally as big as my palm, and then it also has a screen right here so you can see yourself, and then there's a screen over here, so it's pretty convenient. Put my hair down. Now we're going to be packing the small essentials, so liquids, or like you'll see what I mean. I have all of my pouches here. Like I have my whole makeup bag, I have another little pouch, you get the gist. Now I'm gonna empty them and I'm gonna see what I actually need on the trip. So I'm not going to take all of my makeup, I'm not going to take everything that's inside these pouches. I need to prioritize things. So I want my hair to look good for this trip, so I need to take, maybe I can use whatever shampoo. I feel like conditioner is more important, leave-in conditioner, and like a cream, right? Shampoo, I can use whatever shampoo is there. I need a moisturizer on my face. It's really small. Shaving gel, essential. Reapplication of SPF. Now we have a little bit of space left. I do have sunscreen, but I did have the idea of just buying sunscreen over there, so we're gonna leave that there. Now I have a little bit of room and we're gonna see what makeup I'm going to put in here. I'm gonna cheat a little bit and still have like my makeup bag. Where is my makeup bag? With some other liquids in there, but very, very minimal. Very minimal. Like the liquids would be this. But do you think like a TSA man will be like, this is liquid? No, right? So I'm not gonna add it into there. And I feel like for makeup, it's such a small amount. So small. So they shouldn't even care. Right? They shouldn't even notice. But I'm still going to take less makeup that I usually have in that bag. So I'm gonna figure out a little bit more what to put in here. Oh, I also have perfume. I need to put that in there. It smells fancy. Same day, but much later, I actually fixed my nails. They're matching now. And then I also finished my gel nails on my feet. Yesterday I just did one foot, and then right now I finished the other foot. So we're all good there. Now I'm going to show you the electronics that I'm going to be taking within this trip. I'm still debating whether or not taking this camera that I'm filming on, just because I am going to take this one. The only thing with this one though is that I feel like since it's an action camera, it captures like movement, and if I were, it's so small so I can like vlog. I don't know how to explain this. I feel like the lighting in this is better if I'm vlogging like landscapes or moving around, or if I'm in a car. It's not the best if I were to set it up and talk like how I'm doing right now. Like the quality or the coloring makes it a little bit off, and I don't know how I feel about that. So I want to take this camera, so if I need to do little updates like this, talking updates, I can use this one, and for anything else I can use this one, but I don't want to carry too much. So I'm still debating, I'm not quite sure, but I'm using a little tripod here, and I'm gonna take this one as well. Now when I bought this camera, it came with a pack of batteries, which is very appreciated, because this camera right here that I'm using, I love the quality of it, but it overheats really easily and the battery dies really fast. Really fast. So I'm happy that I have these extra batteries for this camera, because I won't be concerned about charging my camera while I'm on the trip. Like maybe I can just put one of the new batteries in here, leave the rest over there charging, or if they're still charged, and then whenever it runs out of charge I can just change it, or I can even just put this in my bag, and it's just helpful, so I don't need to think about if my camera is dying. Then I bought 2 of these SD cards. They're 128 gigabytes. I already have one of these in this camera that I'm using, but I've had this SD card for a while now and it's acting slow now. So I'm not quite sure if like SD cards expire, or the more you use them, the more like slowly it is, because this camera tends to have issues like saying that whatever it's filming, it's having trouble putting that in the SD card even though I have storage, if that makes sense. And I think it's because the SD card is old now. It's about a year. So I'm not sure how long SD cards are supposed to last. So I got 2 of these, one for this camera if I end up taking it, which I think I am, and one for this one, which I've already inputted. So this one already comes with storage itself. It comes with 32 gigabytes, which is a lot. But again, I'm not sure if I'm going to be taking my laptop. I don't think I am. And typically I'll transfer all my files onto my laptop. But just as backup, it's nice to have another SD card, so I put a micro SD card in this one, so now I have more memory, so I don't have to worry about like transferring files while I'm on vacation. I bought a little mic set a while ago and I don't really use it, but they're pretty, like the one that I got is pretty inexpensive, and I just wanted to try it out, see if it's something that I like to use. But I don't really talk a lot in public when I'm filming outside, so I'm not quite sure if I'm gonna use them, but I want to take them just in case. It connects really well to this camera that I'm using. I haven't tried it with this one. There are like DJI microphones that are like Bluetooth connected and they pair well and obviously work amazing, but they cost more, and I wasn't gonna buy microphones when I barely use these. So I think I can still connect this one to this camera. I'm not quite sure how that works. I can try it out and see if it does, but I think I might take it just in case. And it's just a little microphone. I thought it had come with a clip, but to be honest, I don't know what happened to it. I don't know if I accidentally broke it, but this is my little mic that I'm going to be taking just in case if I need it. I'm going to be taking my Kindle, my lovely Kindle. I was going to take The Conditions of Will because I started it a couple days ago, and honestly it's such a good read. Like, I'm already getting 5-star vibes from it, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna save it for vacation so I can read it on vacation, like on the airport or on the plane or in the night or something. But I also don't want to travel with it because I don't want to damage the book. And then I'm like, am I actually going to be reading it? I think maybe the smarter decision is just to take my Kindle. And I'm not going to purchase the book on my Kindle, so I'm just going to read the books that I have here. And right now I'm reading Iron Flame. So I might start a new one. I'm more like into the romance mood to read like a fun, cozy romance book. Or maybe like more like a beachy book. I'm not quite sure. I might read Iron Flame. Might switch out and read another book. But I'm just going to take my Kindle. I'm not going to take a physical book. And then I have my Sony headphones. I love these things. I bought them when I was in college and they were so helpful when studying and locking into the work that I needed to do. And I would pop these in. The noise canceling in them is just perfect. I would put low frequency beats, perfect, and I'd just be able to focus, and it was just so great. But because they're also noise canceling, when I put these on while on the plane, you don't hear that buzzing. You know how it sounds a little bit weird when you're on the plane, or it's just like all the white noise, or that noise from the plane itself? I'm not quite sure how to explain it, but I really like these. It makes me feel better, more comfortable, and it gives me less anxiety. So I love taking these when I travel. That's what I use them for now, and when I'm editing as well. But I cannot travel without them. They come with the case, but it's a bit bulky, so I think I'm just going to wear them out like this and then just put them in my backpack when I'm not using them. Those are all the electronics that I'm going to be taking. I just need to pack that into my luggage, like my backpack, and I'm all done. I'm ready and prepped for this trip. I'm so excited, so freaking excited. So the next video that you'll see is probably not going to be the trip, if I'm being quite honest, because I filmed another video, so you'll have to wait a little bit. But I'm excited for you to see it. I'm gonna have lots of fun, so stick around if you want to see that. And with that being said, I'm all done. I'm all prepped. I feel good. Thank you for sticking around. I'm gonna go now because I need to go drive to the airport. Bye.